This week is a very heavy week on Republican drama. And that's why we have Meredith McGraw, who is our Politico correspondent who knows the ins and outs of the GOP. Also, Eugene is with his grandma in South Carolina. Hope you're having fun. Although his room rater score has gone up since he started staying with his grandmother.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
We have Meredith in beautiful Austin, in the heartland, Texas.
Texas Hill Country. It's beautiful. I might not come back to DC.
You should stay in Texas and cover the Matthew McConaughey campaign.
McConaughey, all the chatter around there. All these, Hollywood stars getting into the scene.
My friends are leaving California. Actually, were at my hangar. The guy across right over from me, he was packing up his hangar. I said, "Where are you going?" And he says, "I'm moving to Sedona, Arizona. I can't take it here anymore. I can't walk down the streets and see the homeless." I don't want to leave. Okay, either I stay and fight or I get out of here.
Caitlyn, she has a pretty good life. I mean, she lives in Malibu, and she has her private jet.
She's definitely wearing Manolo Blahniks when I see those, because I think I have the same pair. They're really nice. So I'm not surprised to hear, though, that she would take a more conservative stance. She's a trans Republican. Right?
But, she's tapping into something that I think a lot of Californians have noticed. There's been a mass exodus of Californians to these Sunbelt states. San Francisco is really grappling with a really tough homelessness problem. And it's one of the most beautiful cities in the country. And so she's really tapping into some of those anxieties that people have about how their state's changing and maybe their government's struggling to kind of keep up there.
But girls, transgender sports, people that like Joy that say the wrong thing.
Joy that says, I mentioned a second ago, my mom sometimes, when she gets upset, I don't have a problem with that. The community has a bigger problem with that than I do. I stick with my statements that I made.
Can I just say that I would like to look as good as her when I get older? Is that fair to say?
The hair, the skin, she's looking good.
I have heard from members concerned about her ability to carry out the job as conference chair, to carry out the message. We all need to be working as one if we're able to win the majority.
Okay, first of all, it's theirs to lose right now on the majority. So thanks to redistricting and gerrymandering, Republicans want to have their cake and eat it. They don't want to talk about January 6th. They don't want to talk about Trump, but they want to raise money off of him, and they want his endorsements.
I love how he's this isn't about January 6th, when Liz Cheney has made it very clear from the get-go that this is all about January 6th.
She's literally bringing up over and over again the thing that they don't want to talk about. It's really about Trump. That's what it's about.
Right. And Trump, and Trump too. I mean, he, after that impeachment vote, he was briefed on all those 10 House members who voted to kick him out. And he vowed then and there that he was going to take them on. He knew that, that was going to be his mission. And Liz Cheney's making herself the face of that. Well, it's a gamble too. I mean, some of these House seats that are up, they're going to need to have some suburban women voters. And if they're just going to double down on Trump and push her out, we'll see how that fares come 2022.
Both are all or nothing, though. Basically, in their fight.
Right.
And that's the only way to fight, right? It's you have to die on your sword.
You can't be half in.
Liz might take McCarthy down with her, though. We shall see. And I think he's aware of that.
You're doing the same thing. What's going to be different about Florida's election in 2022? What are you about to sign?
So right now, I have what we think is the strongest election integrity measures in the country. I'm actually going to sign it right here. It's going to take effect. So
there you go.
Bill is signed.
It doesn't really do much, right? Isn't that sort of the consensus, is that the bill really doesn't do much, but it's just a reaction to the idea that this election was falsely won. So I don't know. It's just all of these election law bills are just for show.
Well, he knows exactly what he's doing, making this an exclusive for Fox and Friends in the morning. How many Floridians are tuning into Fox and Friends? I don't know, but how many Floridians who are DeSantis supporters are? Probably quite a few. So he's no fool.
Yeah, and leaving the media out is just another, attack against the media, which will be a bigger target for him than probably even Charlie Crist. Look at us, aren't we scary? The media.
You're
Fangs
scary.
out. Fangs
You're
out.
definitely scary.
Oh, that's why they call me Scary Palmieri. You know that.
Scary. Oh, really? I've never heard that nickname before. Scary Palmieri. What would mine be? I don't know.
Mirrorist, the terrorist.
Wow.
Murder.
Better than Mare Bear.